Hi everyone, my name is Rachel Muger and I'm going to be talking about personal devices in special education. That is where my future workplace will be, so I will be in a classroom and kind of bringing back technology and understanding why this exact technology is going to be good for our learners, going to be good for my specific future workplace. What is the use of this type of technology? So, personal devices, I'm thinking it's iPads, iPhones, tablets, computers, different things like that, bring it into the classroom. So, personal devices in my future workplace can help kids be able to type things quicker or look up different information. There's also different apps that can help with certain language development. A certain thing that I have kind of looked into and my article that I got to read this week was about integrating tablets into the special education classroom. The tablets are just pretty much iPads. You can put little, but almost like a mini laptop. It's like an iPad laptop mixed together. There was a lot of pros that came out of this. A lot of teachers were seeing language being developed a little bit easier. So within that, we see the apps that we're using or the different things they can type up. A lot of my kids have physical disabilities that makes them not be able to write as fast, so they can kind of keep up with notes. They can go into Google Docs or anything like that. So, personal devices in the classroom, pros and cons. Pros, just a little collaboration, information can be quick to find, typing can be easier for kids in my classes. Cons, lack of focus, getting off task, losing the materials. Certain things that I'm thinking of, just to give you an example, from when I'm in the classroom, phones are not allowed in my classroom, but we do have tablets in like the student teaching where I'm at, and they are pretty good at staying on task. What's cool about these tablets is that the school has given them the tablets, so a lot of things are blocked, like certain social media or certain websites. They just can't go and explore whatever they want, and certain apps are even blocked. So most of it, they kind of have to stay on task. When I see what I see in the classroom is mostly pros with the tablets. The biggest thing is that a lot of kids can collaborate, which I think that's what's going to be the biggest thing for personal devices is they can collaborate while they're in the classroom. They can find information so much quicker than having to just sit and read their books or whatever it is. So for me, I think there's going to be a lot more pros in my future workplace than cons when wanting to use tablets, iPhones, whatever it is. How would I use personal device in my future classroom? Like I said, I'm mostly going to be using tablets or certain apps for students that might be struggling in certain areas. We can use these things to help develop certain things like speech or language, find different apps for my kids to be able to cut through and collaborate on. Google Docs and slides are great things to show to students. So with that, Google Docs and slides, I think that's what I would be doing a lot of with my students. I would have them download the Google app on their tablet. I would then ask them to join in groups of three, whatever it is, and say it's history class. We're learning about certain people that have changed the world. I would give them a topic and I give one person Martin Luther King Jr. They need to do a PowerPoint slide, whatever it is. So I feel like before we had tablets or personal devices, we would have to go to one computer and four of us would have to kind of sit around it, and one kid would do most of the work. With this allows everyone to be able to do the work but still be next to each other. So with that, I would use a ton of Google Docs and slides. In conclusion, personal devices can support learning in a unique way. Collaboration may be used within the apps. I think the biggest thing which we learned from lesson one is that collaboration in global community is huge, and technology gives us such a route for collaboration and being able to use one another and be able to use these things that were said before as a distraction but now can be used as such a positive thing. Thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it.